So we're doing a lot of talking tonight about YouTube, and of course the title of this is the politics and lifestyle of YouTube. YouTube's been a rather interesting thing. It's definitely one thing. It's definitely a community, and it's a global community. People are going to have friends all over the world, as we do in our channel, and every channel will. And as YouTube is growing, there's been a lot of trends that have grown with YouTube. You know, we've seen little things have started to happen with YouTube that maybe the creators of YouTube never thought would ever happen. Like the thing with the comments, you know, where somebody will say first, you know, and some people that drives them absolutely insane. They hate it, and other people think it's hilarious. You know, it's one of the few things we're divided on. I think it's funny, but anyways. Yeah, there's a lot of that kind of, there's a lot of things that are starting with YouTube, but as you have in any community, you get same problems you do in any community. You get rivalry, you know, you're going to have a lot of friendships, but you know, one of the things that I really was thinking about tonight is kind of the topic on spam, at least in this case. Like, you get people that, I'm sure some of the people have had this, you know, where you'll get someone that'll write you and they'll say, well, if I sub you, I'll sub you if you sub me, and, you know, that kind of stuff. And actually, one time, somebody subscribed to me, and I noticed their channel was called I Sub Anyone, or Everyone. And so, I mean, out of curiosity, I went to their channel, and I looked, and I think this person subscribed to like 10,000 people, you know, some crazy thing like that. And I think a lot of people see subbing as a gesture, you know, and it is. I think really that's why YouTube offered the friend invitation. To me, that's maybe a better route to go. You want connection with somebody. If you want to just put it on the screen here quickly, you don't have to show it very close, but for example, we subbed to 70 people, and I don't necessarily want to show all the names on there or anything, but you can see how far behind I am on videos right now. Out of the 70 people that I already subbed to, that's 20 of them that I haven't had a chance to. All different types. I mean, we subbed to obviously a lot of economic people, some homesteading type things, and some entertainment videos and whatnot. But anyways, I think sometimes people should realize that in the end of the day, it's not about how many subs you have, it's how many views you get, you know, on your videos. And on top of that, I find it's the type of people that are, and who's watching your videos, that are important. Like with our channel, we've got 2 boosts from 2 different people that advertised on YouTube for us. Kit and Cam was one of them earlier on, and we always, well, of course, we appreciated that and everything. But basically, we've built our own channel, sort of one sub at a time. You know, as people have wanted to sub to us for their own reasons. They like the videos. And we have 4 or 5 different types of videos, and we also know too that we get people subbing for different types as well. Like I have some that'll sub strictly for the economics, which is our #1 viewership in our videos, and our homestead series is #2 to that. And actually then there's my faith series, which is actually #3, and then there's some vlogs and blogs we do, and some how-to videos or whatever. And mostly the vlogs, you know, they're usually more for the people that kind of already sub to you, you know, that they already know what's kind of going on and whatnot. But, you know, it's funny how some people can be like, I had somebody write me one time and they said, you know, don't do any more economic videos, you know, like your homestead series is the only one that's worth it and everything. You know, I mean, that if you want to write constructive criticism, that's fine. We've got a lot of stuff like that from people, but first of all, like, that's my #1 viewered videos. You know, like, is this person even thinking? If I do an economic video, it'll either match or usually it surpasses my subscription rate. Like, even when we used to have, like, even 500 subscribers, my economic videos, after about 2 weeks, would have 700 or 800 views on them. Right now, we stand at about 1,800 subscribers at this point. And if I do an economic video, viewership seems to be down over the winter. I've been hearing this from other channels as well. but I'll get about 1,700 views on it probably within a couple of weeks. But and some of the other videos, and well, that was my music videos that I've been doing a little bit too. And we know that we don't get a lot of views on that, but we've got some. But I have, for example, a couple of people that subscribe to me strictly because of that. So, you know, what can I say? I guess I'm babbling on a little bit here, but it's funny how I find how people can behave. You know, like I said, with someone telling me don't do any economic videos, or I've had people say, well, we've never actually had anybody go against their homestead. Usually it's the economics or whatever. And ironically, my faith series hasn't actually provoked anything. We have got very few negative comments from that. I was quite surprised. Usually when you take on politics or religion, you know, you're getting into hot water. But I did one political video and like a year ago, and I had to stop the comments because it was just a shouting match with people. And a few other controversial subjects. And what I mean is you'll get people that are strong stance on both sides, like the global warming. You know, I've done stuff about global warming. And, you know, it's funny, to some people that it's almost like a religion. You know, they feel very passive about it. And I've had a couple of people write me, and almost with a sense of hatred towards me because I even mentioned that it's not possible or whatever. They should rewatch the video, because actually I believe I said in the video I'm still mostly believing in global warming, but not 100% like I used to be. But there again, I'm just saying how it's funny how people behave in communities. And I'm sure that people that subscribe to me that also produce videos go through similar types of problems. Sometimes you have to even block people because they just get silly or too much. Now, before I lost my point, because I've already done that, I know I haven't produced a lot lately. In the last couple of weeks, just decided to take a break for a bit. I haven't even really been able a chance to write back most people. As you can see, I haven't even had time to watch many videos. I've been very busy with my new job, and I do feel bad. I should just throw this out. I started a bicycle series, and believe me, I'm still intending on doing it. I just haven't got out there to, you know, I've still got to finish this summer kitchen and whatnot, so it's coming eventually. I just feel bad because I know there's one fellow out there that was going to use it as part of a schooling, so I haven't forgotten. Now I know there was more to it. We were talking about all kinds of stuff tonight, so. Well,
you were talking about how, like, you, with the sound, turn the sound up and fix this in the cameras.
Yeah, I'm going to be a little sarcastic.
Quality control.
Okay, permit me to be a little sarcastic. I actually have had people, like, complain about, like, the sound, you know, isn't quite right, or the color, the lighting in the background. So I've offered a solution. This is my solution to you people. I'm going to take the multi-millions and thousands of dollars I get from my YouTube money, cents, and I'm going to do what CBC and CTV and CNBC does, and I'm going to invest in millions of dollars worth of equipment and an editing crew and all kinds of stuff, and I'll be able to put out those quality videos that you want. I mean, I'm sorry, people, it's YouTube, all right? This is the way YouTube is. It's the trend of the future, by the way, so get used to it. You know, that was the other thing. I guess, again, I'm not trying to say this to provoke hatred or to stir up the wrong idea. Sometimes, like when I said that subbing is like a gesture of kindness, it is, and you may find that we've never actually, that I'm aware of, we've never asked anybody to subscribe. Like, I know some channels do that. I'm not going to say any negative thing towards that, because I know we have one person we subscribe to that does very well on YouTube, and they often ask that. It's not been my policy. I think if people want to subscribe, they'll subscribe, and if they want to pass it on, they will. It's been tempting sometimes to try to push our channel more, but you know, I kind of like the way we've been doing it, with building up one person at a time. I actually get very few hateful comments, very few trouble that way. Almost like 99.9% of the 1,800 plus people that subscribe to us are actually good people. They're smart, you know, and they interact well. They offer lots of feedback and comments to actually help support the channel and support the videos that we do. But I think sometimes too people think, well, I sub to you, I watch your videos, you owe me. And you know, we got thinking about that, Now that doesn't go to everybody, but I mean there's some people that feel that way. But you know, I think some people have to realize that when you make YouTube videos, and for those of you that do will know what we're talking about, you might watch in our case our videos are a little longer because I do tend to bunny track a lot when I'm talking, but a 10-minute video, and you'll think, yeah, that took 10 minutes to make, but it didn't. It took 10 minutes to film. Okay, the best case that we can do is we'll film the video where it requires no editing whatsoever. Like we set it, everything, we liked it, was great. We pop it in the computer, we put it on Windows Movie Maker, providing it doesn't crash, okay, that we have to do it twice or 3 times. We'll publish it. It takes 10 minutes plus to publish. Now, I'll give you that time because we're not really doing anything during that, but you still can't do a whole lot, so slows your computer down or whatever, right? But then you take that, then you upload it on YouTube. Now, lately, in the last couple of months, you have to sit and wait for it to be done so you can redo all of your settings that YouTube didn't put up for you properly and do that. And for those of you who watch my videos, I know some catch it, you know, they'll watch it like in the first second or 2 minutes before I can get back to do that. You'll notice the titles change on them sometimes. Now, there's been other cases that, you know, we'll, I'll give you an example. If I do an economic update, the time that it takes to do the research for it, find the articles, and I don't really do a lot of in-depth. I mean, look at someone like Vision Victory. I mean, how many hours he must spend, because he really comes up, he really does, he comes up with some really good articles, and he's got good numbers in front of him. I'm more of an analyzer, you know, you know, the time will take to do all that, and then I'll film it, and if I'm doing one like that, where I might get mixed up, or I'll have to change papers, or find another article, I mean, there's editing to do. So what I'm saying is you'll film that 10-minute video, then you have to re-watch that 10-minute video, plus you have to splice it all and everything else, upload it, do all that. And you know what? We're doing it because we like it. We enjoy doing that. But now I can see why haters don't have videos, because it requires work, so an effort, and they wouldn't want to do that because it's a lot easier just to type one little sentence saying you suck. So anyways, you know, I don't know, some of these people. But you know, I'm going to tell you something else too though. I'm really starting to get a clearer picture of what it's like to have the life of fame and glory, and or to be a politician. What a juggling act. What kind of nonsense you got to put up with. I mean, you know, I think of how difficult it must be when I have 1,800 people and I have to deal with some of those comments that I have, and you people are actually the smart people on this planet. You know, you're the top-notch people because, you know, well, you're pretty cool, right? Can you imagine what sometimes these politicians got to deal with? You know, like when they get these haters and people like that. You know, I don't know, but I'm even find that, you know, now I'm walking around, people are staring at me, you know, like, I don't know. I guess I'm famous now. I don't know. I don't want to be famous. I just wanted to have a channel and help people. I don't like fame, actually. I quite dislike it. YouTube is been an interesting thing. And you know, something else, I've really been avoiding this. I may not put this in the video, I don't know, but I think some people that are getting more famous on YouTube, sometimes you should really just consider what you're getting involved in. When you're on YouTube and you're making videos and you're showing your face, you're in the public eye. Okay, you may be small in the big world. Okay, you're not going to be like a television actor or a movie star or something. That's true. But you know, within your community, you know, someone local might recognize you in that, and it can bring good things, but it can bring a few bad things too. So just be aware. It's funny, I said to my wife tonight even that, you know, in some ways, I don't know, I almost liked it better when our channel was small. Like, actually, we've grown a lot. This time last year, February, I think we might have been up to about 80, I think, 80 subscribers around this time last year, because we started to kind of grow kind of quick through the winter. And we went from that, and now we're at 1,800, so, you know, that, to me, that's a lot of growth. I mean, maybe that's normal for YouTube. I mean, it'd take a year. I guess that's about right for most channels, but, because, you know, looking back on some of the other guys, like G4T and Vision Victory that I've watched, you know, for a long time back, even that David's Farm, he was at 17,000, I think, about a year and a half ago, and I think he's, I don't know what he is now, I've never really looked, maybe over 60,000, something like that. But then you get guys like even G4T or Vision Victory that, you know, they were only at maybe 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers, but a couple of years ago when we started watching, so, you know, it grows. But it'd be interesting to have some of your feedback, and I hope anything that I've said, it may have not come across the wrong way. Like, we certainly don't mind doing the work for it, or we wouldn't be doing it. It'd be a simple thing. I would just turn off the channel. But I don't know where we're going to be. Probably in the next couple of weeks. It's hard to say. We'll see how my time goes. I'm either going to come up with a bunch. I already have a bunch. Like that last video I just did, the music one, I already had that filmed and edited. I don't know, I did that maybe about 3 weeks ago. It was kind of just sort of sitting there waiting to put up whenever I needed something, but I've got a bunch of economic stuff to do. I haven't done much lately. I don't know what to tell you. Everybody says recession's over, and it's not, so I don't know. We'll find a term that means that recession is over, but it's not. Anybody can come up with a term that means that. Coin it. That's the term for today. Alright, now I'm getting stupid. What else are we talking about? Approaches, you know, lately, where it's like, you know, sub to me, I'll sub to you. We got one where anybody who subs to me will get mentioned on my video, and it's spam. And maybe some people mean well, you know, and they're trying to share, or maybe they're just trying to get out there, you know. The best way that I find to get out there is just do something worth getting out there. You know, that's what you'd rather have. If you just want to get lots of subs and that, but then at the end of the day, you don't know really who's subbing you, and what you're able to produce may not be what they want. There's lots of people on YouTube that would never want to watch our channel. You know, it would be too boring or whatever for them. Mostly kids, whatever. But then, you know, the people that sub to me, last I checked, you know, most of them don't subscribe to Fred.
There's a few.
But you know what? I gotta be honest. I shouldn't say this the wrong way, but I have yet to be able to make it through one of his videos. I don't know. It's just that voice. Apparently he has a blog. I don't remember watching it. She said I did, and it was alright. But just, you know, if you want to be something, be something. You know, that's more important. Rather than just everybody thinking you're something. I've seen people like this. You know, they walk around flashing the colors, but inside they're not anything, and they're not happy with themselves, and they end up being more of a menace to everybody around them because of it. You know, if you're going to be in a crowd of 300 people and you start shouting, maybe every one of them will shut up and start listening to you for a minute. But if you have nothing worth saying, they'll probably never listen to you again. You know, but if you talk calmly and be yourself and make a real firm point, if you really are, you know, making a difference, a few people might listen to you, but it'll spread like this, and the next thing you know, you've got everybody's attention. But only if you have something worthwhile. Have something worthwhile, you know. Sometimes I don't put up videos because I really don't have anything, you know, really worth saying. What's to tell you? It's the same stuff we got with the economy, for example. I mean, what do you want me to tell you? Dow Jones is up, Dow Jones is down. I could do a video by the hour if you want, but it's not really worth anything. You know, I would encourage people, you know, that want to do that. You know, do that. Make some videos, and you're going to have a few flops. We have. You know, not every video's been perfect, and I put them up anyways because I just like, you know, it's just the way life is. Some of the ones I thought would be flops turned out not to be, as well. And then there were some I thought, hey, that video's going to do really well, and it didn't do as well as I thought. And there could be a number of reasons for that.